All right, Amy, you ready for this?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, folks. So we have Britney. It's the 2.0. This is a 27.3 pound. This is it's a full torso. This is a really cool product, and I cannot wait to show it. So we're gonna do the unbox first. So if this is not something you're into, you can always look away now. But there's also a bundle that you can get from the Tantaly website, which includes all the cleaning and all the equipment and everything associated with it, the dry stick and all that. But this is really popular. This is a classic half-body doll, and it's one of their, if not their best-selling product, featuring exclusive technology and incredible life-like experience. The Britney is the ultimate entry-level choice for those seeking professional-grade, realistic experience. Amy, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm so ready. This is a beautiful gift box. Very fun.
You know, and
also very discreet.
you know, I should have pointed that out first and foremost, but the original box, you can see right here, completely discreet. You
yeah.
can't tell, right? Like this
Yeah.
is super discreet. When this comes to your door, can you see that on
Yeah.
camera? Yeah, that is super duper discreet. You can't tell what it is, it just says made in China.
No, and even once you get this open, it's still like 2 layers of protection.
Right, so then it says do real and be real. Very nice. But yeah, very excited about this. Let's see what it says on the side of the BOX here. So it says the Britney 2.0. It's a unique formula. Tantalysm gives Britney realism, full appearance, and it mimics the touch of a real person. This is soft and elastic, providing a novel experience, and the Tanta butt enhances Britney's allure, jiggles, and invites you. Yeah, it's meticulously optimized to accurately simulate a real position. And yeah, this is realistic as it gets. And it says this features a stable skeleton, lifelike skin, perfectly replicating the feel of a real female, complete with realistic goosebumps and soft touch.
That is impressive.
Yeah, they've kind of thought of everything.
I feel like they've come a long way in the realism.
Yeah, and the kids these days they are very open to this experience. Between this and the different AI programs, the chatbots and things, there's so much that you can experience here.
Oh my goodness, is this like a travel case?
Yeah, so you can take this with you. You can keep it in your car. This is a good one to keep in your trunk.
Oh.
Take with you a little vacation. So first and foremost, let's look at the quality here and the craftsmanship on the carrying case and bag. Absolutely perfect for you to keep in the closet or out of the closet, pun intended or not. And you know what? The one thing that I read an article, I read a review on this. You can see you can keep all your accessories and cleaning accessories right over here.
Nice.
But I read a review on this, and the review was by a woman who was like, you don't realize how cool this is for other women. So you open your mind, and there's a lot of options that you can have with this. So it's very exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So we're going to unzip this quality zipper and a very nice carrying product.
I love the carrying case that comes. That adds you another level of discretion and just convenience as well.
Mm-hmm. So it says, thank you for purchasing your Tantaly private product. Tantaly products are made from materials certified by the FDA, the CE, the ROHS, and the PHS. So it's without carcinogens. That's important. So it's healthy. And that's a nice aspect is, going out with a real person, you can get sick from that. You're not going to get sick from this.
That is true.
The doll is made from an advanced material. The metal skeleton structure is well recognized, environmentally friendly, and medical grade thermoplastic, and it's super soft. Elastic, non-toxic, and tasteless and safe. So tasteless seems to be important as well. Isn't this cool?
That is cool.
All right, let's go ahead and check this out here. Oh, and cleaning materials all included, so that's nice. Yeah.
For everything. Good.
Yeah. So, again, super discreet. You'd have to be here for a while before you could even figure out what's going on here. Nothing to worry about. So we're going to go ahead and touch the next layer here. I've got the knife, don't worry. So yeah, they've gone ahead and essentially super wrapped this to make sure it stays safe in shipping and to make sure your privacy is protected. I like that. Let me go to the other side here. But folks, I know you, I'll give this to Amy. It does come with a very cool book, and maybe you can find a page that's PG that we can show.
Yeah, nice.
So it does come with a book, kind of a guide and some information there, and we're going to have to cover up some of the additional photography in there because this is YouTube. But holy cow, this thing is nice. So yeah, really cool. We're going to have to cover up some of that, but we'll show you a little bit of the book here in a moment. But folks, this thing, you got to see the jiggle through the plastic bag here.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Jiggle technology.
So I'd say this is about a 2/3 size, but whew, very cool. 27 pounds is sturdy and impressive. So we're going to go ahead and close that up. Close up our case, move that out of the way. And yeah, very cool. So did you find any pictures we can show on
I
here?
have good news and bad news.
Right.
Not seeing a lot of PG stuff.
In the magazine?
Well, this is good and
Not
bad.
a lot of PG in the magazine, but you know what?
There's some that one's not too bad. That page.
I think there's some we can show here.
That page that we were on, the news press stuff, like that's
Yeah.
kind of fine.
Okay. So we'll cover some of this up. But the Adult Expo in Australia, the AVN Expo, the Asia Expo, and the Berlin Expo, they're all talking about this product. Whoop, there we go. And very exciting about the cool concepts and things they have going on. So the magazine itself has some moments, some photography with it. The different products that you can purchase and pick up here, like the Selena, who weighs 8 pounds. Very cool. And it gives you some ideas for dressing and for wearing and some of the next ones you want to buy. So
There's also some really fun inspiration for just all types of fun.
All right, so we're going to get this thing dressed so we can show it on camera. But boy, the bounce to ounce is pretty impressive.
I like the jiggle.
All right, so we're going to finish dressing her here. And you know, this looks good. Amy, what do you think? This is one of your outfits. I think you guys are the same dimensions.
I think she might be a little shorter than me.
A little shorter. Yeah, she's shorter, but I meant more of the top here. I mean, this is a good-looking lady, right?
Right, for sure.
Okay, so what do we like about this? I like the fact this has a realistic jiggle to it.
Yes.
I'm intentionally moving it around a little bit so you can kind of see the motion in the ocean.
So soft. It really does feel like real skin.
You know, there's also something to be said for somebody's weight and having enough weight to where you have to move them around and they can, they give a little friction, but not being so big that you can't move them around, that they're awkward. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and get some different angles here. And we've tried to, PG up this a little bit, but you can see this is a really nice aspect. Now they've done the coloring and everything. And the Britney too, like we've had the Britney 1. We did a product review of that. And the Britney 1 was fantastic, but I gotta say that the skin here, that is a nice feel to it. You wanna feel that?
No, it feels extremely realistic.
Yeah.
And I think one thing that I noticed that I really, really liked is that there's no weird smell.
Yeah.
I think someone's anytime, whether it's a mattress or new dishes that you get in the mail or your clothing from wherever can have kind of that weird manufacturing smell, and there's nothing at all with this, which is really, really nice. That gives you a lot more of a realistic experience.
Right. So when it comes to this back side here, this is...
They really went for the jiggle on that. Look at
Yeah.
that. That is like a Jell-O mold.
This is impressive, right?
Yeah.
This is exactly what you want on a Friday night. Actually, before we're right back, I just wanted to zoom out a little bit so you can see this. Isn't that a nice look? Like, that is the right arch. You know how they kind of say, like, beginner, level, and then
Advanced.
pro, advanced, and then pro? This one's got that advanced arch, which is really nice as well. All right, folks, so I'm just finishing up putting another outfit on it. This is one of Amy's little just nightgown outfits. And, I think a nice thing about this for some people is this proves that you can have, like, your own little girlfriend and dress her up and play dress up, and I think that's fun for some people. There we go. Now, just because of the platform, we didn't want to put her in anything too scantily clad, we didn't want to put her in anything too tight or too revealing, but you're getting the idea for this very nice figure, that it moves easily, it's adjustable perfectly, and it's the item for you. Now, remember, the Britney is kind of a perfect entry level for just about anyone. The price point is something that's fantastic, that can't be beat. It has just a lot of realism, and you know what? This is a great look. Now, remember the website does have literally dozens of options, boys and girls, and a little in between. They've got some great looks. The color you want, the style you want, the face, like, they've got a little bit of everything. So if you're looking for that doll life, if you're a doll collector, if you like to play dress up, if you just want something to do on a Friday or Saturday night, this is a great option for you. This offers dual stimulation, a stable skeleton, lifelike texture, and this is absolutely perfect. It's the real deal. And you know what? This even comes, like, you gotta check out the magazine. It's even got special stories inside, giving you everything you need to know about these products. And I tell you what, they're absolutely incredible. So you're gonna want the magazine that comes with it. Everything associated with this brand is pure quality. Amy, what do you think?
I think it's fantastic. I did really appreciate in the magazine that they have everything that you would want to know as far as your FAQs and how to clean and dry and reuse and position and just suggestions and even different ways to
Costuming.
different ways to
Wow, the costuming is...
Yeah.
I'm gonna cover it with my hand, but the costuming is incredible. You gotta pick this up. You gotta see it, and easy to clean. Easy to clean. Whoa, look what they did to Monica. Oh, Selena, Daisy. Is it Eva or Eva? Eva is 54 pounds.
Oh, wow.
That is a full-size person. Well, it's the bottom half of a full-size person. All right, folks. You're going to want to pick this up. These guys can't be beat. Style and sophistication that's absolutely too sweet. Go check it out. You're going to love it. Goodbye, my friends.